Welcome to Top of the Drops, Gala's weekly show featuring the best in Web3 music. This week we've got some news. I sit down with Just Shockey, but first, here's the Drop Bot.
I did it again! That's right, Taco. It's your friendly neighborhood drop bot, back to give you the top drops of the week from Web3. First up, we've got One by One by Nessie the Rilla. Sound XYZ, created to motivate and remind everyone that they are special and unique in their own way. Each one of us has something valuable to offer the world, and this music NFT is a celebration of just that. Vacant Dream by Love Crumbs on Gala. Love Crumbs brings us an ode to a brother's love with Vacant Dream, exploring the struggles of addiction, coming to terms with the pain, but also without judgment, with love and forgiveness. This is the second release and the second sellout for Love Crumbs. Fashionably Late by Nito NB on Opulus. Nito NB is understood to be one of the godfathers of UK drill music and brings his 165 million streams to Opulus as they launch their platform on Algorand. Fashionably Late sold out before it got to pre-sale, a great sign for Opulus. Odyssey by City of Sound on Gala. Cinematic rockers, City of Sound, bring their second sold-out track to Gala with Odyssey. Righteous J, their often shirtless singer, says there is a journey to be taken within the story of what was and how you become something new. And in at number one, TLC with Songfest and One Off. Legendary R&B trio drops 3 of their re-recorded hits through Songfest, giving fans an opportunity to earn royalties on the TLC versions of Creep, No Scrubs, and Digging on You. That is all from me. It's back to you in the studio, Taco.
What has been going on in Web3 music? First off, a bunch of the cool kids have been in New York for Duos, which is a songwriting camp hosted by Max Pretends and our friends over at Headphone Homies. It's 10 artists working together for 5 days to make songwriting magic happen. A bunch of big names from Web3 are there, including Pastel and Eunice. It looks super fun. I've been kind of obsessed with songwriting camps since I went to one in Puerto Rico with Lava Entertainment. But I wonder if my camp would be that fun and friendly, collaborative vibe, or if it would be more competitive reality TV show vibe, where like, Team 2, you won that last challenge, so for this challenge, you're going to be in this amazing studio with a legendary producer, and Team 7, you're last in points, and so for this next challenge, you're going to be writing your song in the kitchen, and all you have is an out-of-tune xylophone. Can xylophones be out of tune? Sure. No? I don't know. I'm going to look that up, because now I've got myself curious. Moving on. If you follow Web3 metastars, you are familiar with Angel Baby, the virtual rapper and singer. Well, Angel Baby has signed a deal with mega talent agency Creative Arts Agency to test their success in the real world. But what is real anyway? Are narwhals real? Is my real name even Taco? Who's to say? Good luck, Angel Baby. We're all rooting for you. Apple has announced an augmented reality headset called the Apple Vision Pro with a price tag of a cool $3,500. I'm sure there's going to be some connection to Web3 music at some point. I mostly bring it up because I want one. And if Apple is watching Top of the Drops, I am open to sponsorships. We closed the voting last week for our main stage Veecon performers chance to work with Jordan Sparks on a track, which we were all excited about. The winner was Just Shockey. Congrats. So I sat down with him to chat about his life as a champion. Here it is. Just Shockey, Gala's grand champion. How is it going, sir?
It's going good. Have a big bowl of soup next to me. Double canned it today. 2 oranges. My room has been my kitchen for the last 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's going good,
you
man.
You double canned it like 2 cans of soup?
Double canned it. Got a big bowl. This isn't any regular bowl of soup.
Whoa.
I'm sure.
What do you got there, Campbell's?
You already know, chicken noodle. I had some spicy chicken noodle too, but I decided to wait for a different day.
You're saving that like to celebrate something bigger than what you already won. This is the time to celebrate right now.
I'm going to take him to Jordan and be like, look what I got you.
I dare you to bring your spicy chicken noodle soup to Jordan and be like, hey, I got you this thing. I thought you'd love it.
Show up with a tattoo of her and be like, hey.
Absolutely. Yes. We were in Los Angeles and we put together an open mic and you performed at it. And I remember you performing because the crowd loved it. And you came off of the little stage area that we had and people were going bananas. It's like, oh, this guy's got something. And here we are, 2 months later, and you're doing a song with Jordan Sparks.
I could speak on it in the sense of just Gala has given me more opportunity and freedom and seen me in a way that, I've had Who Cares for a very long time. And to be seen in the right light is so important. Yeah, my mind's still processing it. Like the night that the vote ended, I talked to my mom and some of my friends and was listening to No Air. And then I was alone and I just started crying. I was like, oh, whoa. This is a very big opportunity and, so wild. Beyond anything I could have ever asked for or dreamt. Just beautiful, beautiful occurrences.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. When they told me that was the plan to involve Jordan that way, I couldn't believe it because obviously it's a big deal. And then the 3 finalists, all of you guys are amazing. And so it's hard, to be rooting for everybody. And so, if anybody wanted to be oh, that's great. I love all these guys.
Yeah.
But obviously you've been with Gala the longest. And I think it's really special, the connection you already kind of have to Jordan through Idol.
That was actually the first post I made. I was just and her story even aligns, right? She auditioned for Idol and didn't even make it through, auditioned again, and then it went, and she won the whole thing. And so, there was that tie, and then we had, a moment where we were both showed up really early on Saturday, and I ran into her, and we started talking, we ended up hanging out, and it was such a nice vibe. And I didn't know at this point, but when it was announced, I was like, oh, we're going to have, a really cool vibe together. If I win. So, and yeah, Emily and the Raging Casuals, both of their stories are so unique and awesome. And I'm so excited to see what Gala provides to them as it's providing me and all the artists. It's from the stability to the freedom to the opportunity. I just believe in all of you to do well by us, which is the biggest relief in the world for artists.
That's so great to hear. Yeah, it's not to make this all about how great Gala is, but it's special working for a company that is having that kind of impact. And me getting to be a part of these stories has been really amazing. So I've got a question. You made it on the local news back at home. In my head, your mom called up the news station and was like, listen, my son is doing this thing. You need to put him on the news.
So I knew that everyone in Grand Island was really invested in me being on American Idol, and were like super let down when it didn't air. And I was like top 80, I was pretty far, and it just didn't make it, a couple cuts to me. And so I know Alyssa Harrington pretty well. She's a little older than me, like in my sister's grades, and she was actually Miss America. So she's like the most lovely, kind-hearted person. Or no, Miss Nebraska.
In a way, that's even better.
Dude, the heart of America, literally. Look at a map right in the middle. If you took a pen and put it in the middle of a map, you would be in my hometown. And I just called her and I was like, do you like know? She's like, that you opened for Jordan Sparks? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah, of course. And I was like, well, now there's this opportunity, and I feel like the American Idol thing to now, and just like my ties to early Nebraska, like I still go back and play to the high schools and like hang out there, and built my original fan base in Nebraska. I read a headline from 2014 that was written on me. I was 17, titled "Music is Shockey's Life," and I read it, and it like really just hit me. And some of the quotes were like, I could be on a street corner or in Madison Square Garden and I wouldn't care, I just want to help one person. And so like I was just like seeing all this, and she was like so down. And yeah, that's actually, it's all being processed. That the fact that got aired, I have a Facebook full of people, social media app I haven't used in a while, just like old homies, kindergarten even. A girl from my first show ever in Hastings, I was 14, messaged me, and she like became a fan back then. And it's like, it just made everyone more aware, and it felt really good. It was crazy.
So the lesson is you can just call up the local news with your story and probably get off.
Yeah, pretty much anything. I have spicy Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Kind of weird. You trying to run with it?
That might not make the news, but I think Jordan's going to love it. Is there a specific plan for what's going to happen with the song with Jordan? Or is that a secret?
I don't know. I know a little bit. I know you want to do it. You just want to talk about it.
Are we allowed? Yeah, why not? We can do it.
I don't know. Screw it, dude. All I know is that we're getting in the studio like really soon. We booked like 2 weeks from now, like a week and a half from now. Those dates, I don't know. This 15th through the 17th is when we're like locked. So that's 10 days. As far as what we're gonna do with this song, it's interesting. I've thought about it a little bit. I'm gonna keep the same attitude I always have in the studio, which is like, let's all just have fun and like let whatever happens happen. And they are surrounded by awesome musicians. She's incredible. Her husband's awesome. I just want to go have fun and make something that we both like. So that could be pop production. That could be pulled back. We could do a heavy metal version of Who Cares if she's trying to transition her branding. I'm easy.
I would like to officially vote now for heavy metal. That would have been a whole nother community vote we could have done. Is what genre for you guys?
Genre. Yeah.
Missed opportunity. Just keep rolling through the different votes people can do.
Yeah. Well, if the team really wants to pull together another vote in the next week.
I feel like metal would win, so we don't even need to bother doing the vote.
I'll lead with that when I go in. I'll be like, listen, hear me out.
Yep. Here's some spicy chicken noodle. I think this should be metal.
I'm stoked to 11. Yeah, exactly.
So
you should be my manager. That's a great plan.
Hey, I'm in, man. Let's go. I'm very connected. I know like 8 people. I can totally get this thing rolling for you.
I think I'm already in your network. people you know too, but we can just keep doing the same thing, I guess.
Yeah, you're probably right. You probably know all the exact same people that I know. It's mostly ska.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Listen, man,
Yeah.
we're all super psyched about this. I can't wait to see what you guys do in the studio. That's going to be great. And congratulations on this journey that doesn't seem to ever end.
It's awesome. I am rocking with Gala forever and the Gala community. And thank you all so much from, literally the top to the very, I don't want to say bottom, but from fans to executives. Just the most beautiful community I've got to be a part of. And also shout outs to Jordan for being willing to do something like this. That is very kind-hearted and just so exciting. So thank you. Let's go. I'm so excited.
Let's go. Thanks, man. Thank you, Shockey. It's always great to chat. Congrats again. I'm really excited to see what you come up with Jordan Sparks. That's really exciting. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today, and we will see you around Discord.